So the opening bounce here. A showdown 39. Wide to Westhoff. Well done, Hardigan. McKay. Good hands, Douglas. So a couple of the veterans getting involved early. Douglas wide to Lynch.
Thank you, Robbie. That's a mark. Player!
It's important, I think, Lynch. He's a bit of a barometer. It's a good kick to Walker. And then Walker quickly to the pocket. Gee, that was smooth, wasn't it? It's a great kick, and then Jenkins on the end of it.
The target, good mark by Jenkins, good pass by Walker.
So let's see, he's a good kick, Jenkins. This will take something. Gee, struck it well.
Out the back then again. Monfrey's clearing kick, Wingard, Hardigan needed to go quickly. Here's Martin driving the Crows forward again. Backing back, tough ball to mark for Homsch. Eddie Betts, bottom of the pack. Cameron swoops, brilliant pickup. Now the kick, the next one, knocked away. Well done, shot on goal, coming back. Crouch has kicked it.
Again, so Riley Knight making an impact. Betts, Gray, clever and close, but not far. And Henderson has got the distance from here. He is a good running kick, Henderson. And he's got it. And Adelaide have got a good start.
And then Martin with a clearing kick. Big fly, not quite the mark. Cleary, ball on the deck. Lynch, brilliant handball. He got it through. Jenkins, and now they're away. Eddie Betts, what's he got in front of him? Just one pair inside the 50. Walker would have been the target. The handball backwards for Jenkins had too much on it. Wingard gets the footy in his hands, and now winds, so it could be costly.
Ebert, Broadbent to full forward. It will be costly, you'd think. That's a great kick to Gray. So Betts at one end. So this is his fifth disposal. He's got it. So Port on the ball. That's a steadier early. Very important.
So they get there first. They would have loved that over again, Eddie Betts. That was beautiful. Down to Thompson. Homsch holding on to Tex Walker at a free kick. So 32 goals he's kicked this season. For their fourth straight. The skipper. Oh, the coach, the old coach would have loved that. Well done, Tex. 4 in a row, Adelaide.
Yeah, to finish that, there doesn't look like there's going to be enormous scoring because the ball's flowing backwards and forwards, but both sides are pretty successful in getting the extra defender back to make it hard for the offensive team.
Gee, so here's another ruck infringement in the forward 50 for Port, but this one goes to... Sometimes you're more comfortable from 45 than you are from 15. He actually kicks from 50, so I'm not sure if he's got the length. He has. It's a goal. There is Wines. Cleary. Strong tackle from right. Hobbs trying to get through. Right, then on the up to Crouch, to Jenkins. Now he's got players out wider. A second bounce, a third bounce. Does the handball. Lynch had to stop and prop. Hooks it back and he'll get Martin. He's found him. It's been pretty valuable at times. It's a good kick. Adelaide 5 straight in the opening turn. That's for sure. So Dangerfield winning a free kick. Crouch taking the advantage. Smith, now he's got to get the angle right for the way he kicks it, but he uses the run of Douglas having a big opening term. Douglas can go for goal, and he does, and he'll kick it. That is a running long goal, one end to the other.
Now Wingard, beyond the wing, assesses the option. Schulz breaks for him into the pocket, and Schulz didn't mark. The ball's on the deck, as you could see. Talia right there with him. Releases to Robbie Gray, kicks it around the body. Oh, Wingard started it off on the wing, kept running, and marks inside 50. Heard some commentary from Bruce in the opening credits. He's only 19. Bruce, he's 22 in 10 days' time. He's played 82 games. He's been such an impact player for Port Adelaide, and they needed his impact there with 8 seconds on the clock when he kicked it. He's kicked a goal already. He's looked really dangerous, hasn't he? And Wingard, high ball, top of the square. It's going to be tough to mark. Not for that man, Ryder. Over it goes. Robbie Gray from the goal square. He's kicked 2.
Martin, hands and knees, a little awkward. Jacobs to release. Well done now. Smith to release. Cameron's quick if he gets the right bounce. He does. They won't catch him. Quick kick, good kick. Walker, he's got a Tex. One end to the other in a hurry. You can't beat that. So Tex has kicked a couple, and Adelaide maintain the edge.
Really attacking in this second term. Kick for Wines. Dangerfield read it well. He's got Henderson in support. Might not use him. Drives down the line to Tex Walker.
Walker used the body cleverly. That was Dangerfield's first disposal in this term after a brilliant opening term. Walker to fall forward. Great kick. Brilliant mark. A couple of goals in that opening match, and we've talked a lot about his endeavour today. And he's got it, and Adelaide keep ticking the scoreboard over. They've got a good lead here. So, Port need the next one. Gray courageously. It's 50 metres.
It's really interesting to see how far the umpire goes. He'll probably be about to the 50-metre line, one would think. So, it's going to be a long kick just outside 50.
So it's too far for Gray, I think, to goal. He'll set it up. He goes to the pocket. Ryder! Big fly. Stewart squeezes forward. Lobe will kick a goal. He does.
Not that time. Jacobs. Well done backwards to Crouch. That was clever. Now this is going to be a tough one, but Eddie Betts didn't make it look tough at all. Kick didn't really favour Walker. Had to work his way into it. Got an important hand in there. Now Douglas runs onto it. This would be something. This would be really something. It was Henderson. And the mark has been taken. And Walker's attack on the footy. So the big ruckman resting. He needs to bend it around, and he does. He's got 2. Good football, Adelaide, back to 21 points.
Gray. Boak. Trying to get it to Monfries. Laird, terrific. Martin off a step. Cameron.
50 metres, that's going to be expensive.
It's a massive kick for Charlie Cameron.
Thanks, guys.
This really stretches the lead. I think for the first time today, if he kicks this, it's a big lead. It's one that will take a lot of catching, and he's got it. And Adelaide now get to nearly 5 goals in front.
Just hooked a little. That often happens when someone's trying to get maximum distance. They kick the ball across their body a little.
Good mark to Douglas. He's been busy. And he's got a target at full forward, and he's going to find him. Oh, not, yes, sorry.
They paid the free.
Cameron again.
It's a free kick, it's 50.
So he's going to come to the goal. The goal score. It's a 50-metre penalty plus the free kick. He'd never kicked a goal against the Power before today. He's kicked a couple now.
Roby's been important. Again, gets it to Robbie Gray this time. So it's a good battle with he and Jacobs. That was brilliant. Wines back to Robbie Gray. Inside 50 and right up. And that's been their best passage of play today from a clearance in the middle. Terrific footy. He's made an impact. They need this. They get it. So he kicks his second, and it's back to a 28-point ball game.
Where's Ryder?
Oh, just spotted it.
Gee, I can't believe it. But he's kicked the goal anyway, hasn't he? There he is. Kick 3. Smith to bring it in. He missed a moment ago. Smith, a defensive effort, so he'll be happy they didn't score. Ebert takes the mark. Port really pressing him. We saw all those inside 50s lead. They're getting repetitive inside 50s here. Kicks to full forward. Shaw's has got it. He hasn't kicked as well this year. He's normally about as good as it gets, and that is brilliant. Just what Port Adelaide wanted.
was very clever. After the kick from Brown to start it all off, and he keeps running. Need thought about another bounce. Very clever kick to Westhoff. Now he's got Gray on. Perfect kick. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah, the press up defence. Here they go again.
And go now to Schultz. Schultz from 14 metres out. He's kicked his second. They've kicked 4 in a row now, Port.
O'Shea from Archie. And he just got himself into trouble. Douglas did really well. Gets to Lynch. Lynch can attack. Jenkins in a good spot. Not a great kick. Still with Jenkins. Takes Trengove on. Beats him for pace. Kicks a goal. He kicked 3. Ball movement going to be vital for both teams here. Monfries. How quickly can they get it down? Westhoff and Ryder with the 2 there. Need doing the roving, but gives it up. Atkins looked all right, actually. So's this guy, Knight, the 2 new guys. 3 games between them. Henderson, Crouch has played well. Not a great kick off the boot, but oh yes, Tex Hall. Eddie, take your pick. Kicked a couple of goals in the first showdown. This for 3 today. He's got it. And Adelaide stretched the lead again. So Walker with 3. Jenkins with 3.
Well done, Crouch. And now Adelaide might be away. Clever work by Henderson. Still they go. McKay's handball. Okay in the end. Gathered by Knight. Now Lynch inside 50 for 3 in a row for the Crows. They're going to take some stopping now. And now Paddy tears away through the middle of the ground. Walker had a man on in Cameron. Needed to go shorter. That was a good pick up by Cracker. Important, but the kick not spot on. They work it across to Walker. That's okay. And now through the middle, McKay. Got it from Knight. Inside 50. Here's Eddie Betts. He loves it here. He'd love one in the showdown. And he does it.
It was online. It may have gone through, but Need was committed, and now a big turnover. All coming back. There you go. There you go. Cometh the moment. Cometh Wingard. Got to score heavily, though, Port. They probably need another 8 goals at least to have a chance. Not a great kick. Hartlett spreads it. Wingard gets to 52 metres. Low and long and bouncing. Monfries goal. Coming back hard. Off the back of Chad.
Thrown in inside 50 for Port Adelaide. They've kicked the last 2.
Lobie, unopposed really. Shawls. Young. Still with Young. Boak. He can goal from here, Boak. He does. That's a captain's goal, isn't it? Port lifting here. Ebert broke the tackle. Good hands. Gray taking them on. Did very well, Gray. But his kick has been cut off by Brown. Monfries just couldn't quite get to that contest. Brown to square it. Adelaide with a chance to reset. Laird will go wide again, so they've changed the angles. Now Henderson's a very long kick, but Martin doesn't go there. He goes to Lynch, who's certainly got the distance from here. Kick 1 so far today. It's an up and under. Oh, but it is straight through the middle. To Trengove. Flirting a bit, but they did well. O'Shea, Cleary, Wingard off a step. Not a great kick. Lever to cut it off. Good kick. Jacobs has been the best of the big ruckman today. I say that, Ryder's kicked 3, but he's been more the forward. And good kick by Jacobs and Wright. Has he got it? They love it. Adelaide kick away again.
And now Laird down the line, but the mark taken by Young. Just drifted into the right spot, the sub. Marks on half-back.
He's been busy, Young, and that's what you want from your sub. Impey taking them on. Good hands. Boak looks up. Kicks to full forward. Shawls. Not. Well done, Lever. Oh, Shawls, is it?
Knock of the arm.
Yep. Kick 5 earlier this year. He's kicked his 3rd. Port keep on coming.
In this last minute of the 3rd quarter, again the umpire not recalling it, which was interesting. It was beyond the circle. Port Adelaide could be aggrieved with that. Eddie Betts Yates was at a mark. Walker not paid the mark. Thompson, good tackle, winds. Still the kick got away for a goal. That is enormous.
So right in that back pocket. Young. So Port kick getting inside 50s. Wingard. He's a very straight kick. Gets inside the 50. Strikes it well. He's kicked his third goal. It keeps Port Adelaide alive.
Still about 70 metres from home. There's no time to waste now. Adelaide players have pushed back everyone beyond halfway, so it's a high ball lob. Might be the best option here. And the big ruckman stands up, and Lever and Crouch discuss it and didn't like it. Rarely would he have had a more important kick than this one. The margin is 21 points. This to make it 15 points with 5 minutes to play. He goes dead on, and he has kicked it, and it is still alive.
Ryder, Nilly, couldn't quite. Adelaide players everywhere. Lever to right, good kick coming out to Lynch. Adelaide with plenty of numbers around Ryder there a moment ago. Lynch off a step, turn it over.
Bad decision. That's where Lynch has got to hold on to her, kick it down the line. Now it gives Port a chance.
Oh, that's 52. Well, we talk a lot about captain's goals in football. This is exactly what it means right here. The skipper of Port Adelaide to keep his team well and truly alive. It's less than 2 goals.
Cameron needed a good bounce. Monfries gets a high tackle. It was there. So Monfries, Adelaide they've got the numbers back. Monfries decides to go long. Shaws couldn't quite get a run at it. Wingard gets down low. Gets it to Hartlett. Hartlett gets it out to Boak. Boak to Gray. Gray hooks it back. Kicks the goal. Big names for Port Adelaide. What a game. Biggest crowd ever at the ground. Phil Walsh's memory. All of that comes down to this. A minute to go. It doesn't get any bigger or better than this if you live in Adelaide. Gets it out wide. Betts has got it. The crowd favourite. The two chairmen together, David Koch and Rob Chapman, the two clubs together as they almost are on the scoreboard. Lobey belts it away. Ebert held up. He's gone for holding the ball. Adelaide are going to win. Phil Walsh's team are going to win. It's the closest showdown ever. Showdown 39. In the closest match in the history of the two clubs, Adelaide win by 3 points. They're in the 8.